What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dusty. Let's hit up where you been, the Cobra Clutch. You know what's up. Today, we checking out the goddamn trial of GAROU from my dog CJ the Champ. I love CJ the Champ vids. Every time he drives something, we check it out. So, excuse me. Sorry about that. It was just on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dusty. Let's see, I go check out the streams. We be streaming on there consistently. And man, let's get into this.
So after Bluefire ends up getting sent flying into the wall, all the other villains were in the room cheering like, "Oh yeah, you showed him right." But GAROU turned around and said, "The f are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop y'all asses too, right?"
You serious? I'm like, what do you say f me for?
I haven't watched One Punch Man season 1 in forever. I was watching that episode when it came out.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the round table. And y'all already know what time it is. Hit the poster, it's trial time, baby, for one of the deadliest YNs in anime history. And it is none other than the self-proclaimed human monster, the hero hunter GAROU. And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this motherfucker is one of Satan's greatest soldiers. If I looked at this man's playlist, it's straight Vaughn with a little bit of TK and a sprinkle of Melly, cause murder was on this nigga's mind 24/7. So let's go ahead and get down to business. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado,
he did not kill.
Exhibit A. This trial is brought to you by Zenless Zone Zero.
Oh, CJ the Champ got promos now? Shout out to my dog, CJ.
2.1 today.
He moving up.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you Exhibit A, the Hero Hunter. GAROU. Now, like I said earlier, this man is one of anime's deadliest YNs. This man is only 18 years old, dog-walking grown-ass men. Like real shit, this man avidly goes around hunting down heroes and beating the shit out of them. This nigga is crazy. And I mean, bro, you could just tell by his appearance. This nigga has the signature Heihachi cut. He just doesn't have the bald spot yet. And this is all I need to see. If you have the same hairstyle as one of the biggest menaces in video game history, I'm not f***ing with that nigga. No, he's a smoke demon. Now, to understand why this man is a certified crash out, we have to go back and take a look at his childhood. So when GAROU was a kid, he loved to watch TV and watch superhero shows. Now, when he was watching these shows, he always sympathized with the monsters and thought that they were treated unfairly and wanted them to win. So basically, to give y'all a real life example, this kid would watch Power Rangers and he would want villains like Ivan Ooze, Mesogog, and Lord Zed to win. I ain't gonna lie, if we being for real, this kid should have been put on a watch list. Now, obviously, he was bullied because of this, but one day, this nigga snapped and beat the shit out of one of his bullies. This nigga was a juvenile delinquent at the age of 5. So obviously, he got suspended because the principal wasn't trying to hear this guy out or nothing, even though he was the one being bullied the whole time, and he was basically just labeled as an outcast. Now, some years later, this man traveled to Bang's dojo and wanted him to train him. So Bang decided to train him, and GAROU quickly became Bang's top student. Now, this is when this motherfucker crashed out. Once he learned everything he needed to learn, this man said, "Man, look, I'm done with this shit." And beat the hell out of everybody else in the dojo. This man crippled every single student at that dojo that day because he simply got bored. So after this, Bang expelled him, and GAROU went down the path to become a literal human monster. And his only objective was to hunt down heroes and get stronger. So not only does this man have the hairstyle of Heihachi, but also now he has the mentality of Akuma. This nigga is the walking definition of a menace to society. Now, let's dive in to the 3 major pieces of evidence that I have on this man for this exhibit. So, incident number 1, declaring war on the Hero Association. So the Hero Association held a meeting to try to convince a bunch of villains and assassins of the underworld to help them in the monster crisis. So GAROU decided to show up to this meeting, but not for the right reasons. This man came here to make a statement. bro pulled up in this meeting and straight up said, AOG, I don't know what the you talking about up there, but the only talking I'm trying to do right now is with these hands. So who want to get fucked up first?
This nigga
He
is
was
crazy.
not playing.
So obviously when the association heard this, they was like, who the fuck is that guy?
Who
They
the
thought bro was
fuck
straight
is that
delusional,
guy?
but they were about to get one of the nastiest wake-up calls of all time. So Sitch tells the 3 heroes in the room to throw GAROU out. So Magic Trick Man goes into
Bro, I'm
attack.
sorry. I gotta go back, bro. What the hell was that, bro?
Was straight delusional, but they were about to get one of the nastiest wake-up calls
I have
of
to
all
see
time.
this again.
So Sitch tells the 3
Bro, his mustache is coming out of his nostrils. And this nigga just has 2 circles for eyes. The show is so weird, bro. Show's so weird. Then again, they got a character like Pui Pui Prisoner. Man, this show is crazy.
heroes in the room to throw GAROU out. So Magic Trick Man goes in to attack him. But GAROU grabs dude and starts choking him to death. So this buff bastard tried to hit him, but dude pricked. Then GAROU told him, ooh, hey bro, check
You think
your
he's
hands.
Italian?
Dude
The
looks
nostril
at
nigga,
his
this
arm,
dude?
and his arm is just mangled. So GAROU walks him down and clocks his shit so
Oh my,
hard
I have not
he
watched this
flies
in
across the
forever.
room. So the last hero standing was Bluefire. He shoots a fire blast at him, but in the blink of an eye, GAROU cut this man's arm off, then sent him hacking all the way to the wall and just splattered his ass. So after this man cooked 3 A-rank heroes with ease,
They were
all the other
A-ranks?
villains were in the room cheering like, oh yeah, you showed him aight. Well, GAROU turned around and said, the fuck are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop y'all ass too, right?
You serious? I'm like, what he say fuck me for?
So
CJ finds a way to slide that into every one of these
motherfucker
videos.
in that
That 50
room.
Cent clip.
So after this man just laid out, I don't know how many people, he tells old boy before he leaves, I hope this pile of bodies gets my point across. And in 6 months' time, I'm coming back and I'm coming through the front door. And he walks away like nothing happened. This man's first appearance was him laying out over 100 people. That is pure nasty work. Now,
Yep.
let's move on to incident
Yep.
2, the reverse jumping at the park. So late one
this
night,
was
GAROU
critical.
confronted the greatest hero of all time, Moomin Rider. And he told bro off the rip, I'm about to fuck your shit up, twin. But right before he's about to swing on Moomin Rider, a bunch of dudes in tank tops pull up behind him and they want to jump bro. Because the reason why is because
thought this was
earlier
a
that
different
day,
scene.
GAROU straight up assaulted this
I thought
red
this
shirt
was the
dude
scene
in a
with
dark
him in
alley.
the
And
barn.
the reason why he did it is because they just simply crossed paths. So dude basically beat his ass for walking too close to him. So red shirt dude decides to bring his goons and jump GAROU that night. But while dude was yapping about how him and his boys are gonna mess him up, GAROU puts his fist in his face and drops him off the rip. And all his boys are shook. They know they done f***ed up while GAROU's yelling at him like, oh, y'all done ran up on the wrong nigga today. So GAROU goes into attack, but he gets rocked and gets sent rolling down the street. And the person who rocked him was Tank Top Master, Class S rank 16. So this
this
man
is
is ranked
first
number
S-class.
16 in the world.
Yeah.
So anybody else would be like, oh, hell no, I'm not fighting this buff ass nigga. But GAROU, dude was ecstatic. He was like, Class S? Oh, fuck yeah! Now we talking, nigga! So Tank Top Master slams the ground and starts charging at GAROU and hitting him with his Tank Top tackle, sending GAROU flying and spinning like a Beyblade. Now this was his signature
Hey, CJ
move.
going
So
out.
all his boys were like, yeah man, you got him, bro. On God, no way he survives that. But GAROU hits a perfect landing. And he completely ate his attack. So Tank Top Master tries to go in for another hit, but Moomin Rider decides to eat it. So everybody is shocked, and Tank Top
What?
Master's like, bro, what are you doing?
I don't remember.
Well, Moomin Rider wanted to defuse the situation with the most powerful technique in anime history,
Talk
no
no
jutsu.
jutsu.
He was telling Tank Top Master, you gotta stop, man. You are about to kill a human. We're supposed to protect people, not kill them. So Tank Top Master, being critically affected by Talk no Jutsu, decided, you know what? Let this be a lesson, kid. Make sure you never harm anybody ever again. So GAROU was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm leaving. So bro starts walking away. And it seems that the Talk no Jutsu has affected GAROU as well until he stops and turns around and says, did you really think that Talk no Jutsu bullshit will work on me, you punk pussy bike riding bitch ass nigga? But Tank Top Master expected this and had that right hook ready. So he socks GAROU in the face. But out of nowhere, GAROU hits a counter out out of nowhere, breaking dude's nose in the process.
So
and Garo was
crazy.
pissed off he had to do that because he had to use Bang style to do it. Blood was like, God damn it, I hate using that old ass nigga shit. But fuck it, I'll put this nigga on a stretcher. So dude starts hitting him with a Star Platinum Jotaro style barrage, then slams him through the wall.
Oh my god, he did him so bad.
So after Garo just annihilated bro, Moomin Rider tries to attack Garo from behind, but he plants his face in the ground and starts bashing his head into the ground repeatedly. Then when he was done bashing his face in, he holds his head up for display and straight up tells him, who's next? So with a last ditch effort, Tank Top Master decides to get up again, but Garo just backhands him, putting Tank Top Master to sleep. And it was basically raps for all these other jobber tank tops. Garo just starts flowing like water right through them, knocking them all out in sync. This dude with a shitty buzz cut just whiffs. He eats an elbow because of it, and everybody else just got slaughtered. Just screams of pain while they were getting massacred by this man. So after this dude laid everybody out, one of Bang's students comes behind him and tries to sneak him, but this poor dude was just another lamb for the slaughter. Garo just destroys him. And after this, all you see the next morning is old boy laid out, and everybody else that was there that night were slumped. This man Garo reverse jumped their ass. Now, let's move on to incident 3, his run-in with Metal Bat. So Garo continue his crusade of beating every hero to the brink of death in random dark alleys and knocking out ugly bastards in front of their hoes. Garo ended up running into Metal Bat. Now, Metal Bat was already hurt from fighting a giant centipede from earlier, but Garo did not give a damn. That nigga said, if you still breathing, you can still get these hands. Now put him up, nigga. Now, Metal Bat is a certified dog himself, and he ain't gonna back down from no fight. So this was just a good old scrap between two dog-ass niggas. So they get the scrapping, and Garo's already popping off early, hitting them with a nice little 2-piece out the gate. So they continue to scrap, and that boy Metal Bat is swinging for the fences. If one of this niggas hits lands, it is over. So Garo kicked him in the head, but Metal Bat ate it and started swinging at this nigga. But Garo was a member of Weave Nation. This nigga's evasion skill is maxed out. Look at this. Weave, nigga! And continue to full-on assault this man. And every time Metal Bat would try to land a hit, Garo would just bob and weave while Metal Bat was hitting straight air. So Metal Bat decides to whip out his finishing move, and he literally turns into a human tornado. But Garo said, come with it, fuck nigga! As this man starts to parry the attack, then he finds an opening, then hits this man with a demon breath, sending him flying and knocking him out cold. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, this nigga Garo is a young Heihachi. Nigga just used his rage art from Tekken 7. And Garo was talking crazy after this, saying, hey, good scrap, bootleg Yusuke. Now stay your ass on the ground, punk ass nigga. But when Garo thought it was over, he straight up senses murderous intent as Metal Bat is about to crack his skull open. But the only thing that stopped him in this moment was his little sister just randomly pulling up out of nowhere. She unknowingly saved this man Garo from getting his head split open. So Garo straight up backhands him, and Garo goes in for the finishing blow. But the little sister just straight up stops him, and she telling this nigga, fuck off, mister, this fight's over. So Garo just straight up said, you know what, fine. But when I run into your dumb ass again, nigga, I'ma dog walk your ass. And Garo leaves. And after the fight, you could just see the damage he did to Metal Bat. His little sister chopped him across the head, and bro just straight up passed out from all the blood he's lost. So Garo technically cooked that nigga. And with that, we close off Exhibit 8 and move into Incident 4. That is just simply worthy of its own exhibit.
This is what I thought it was earlier.
The GAROU trial.
This was crazy.
Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit. Exhibit B, the 1v8. This is simply one of those moments where you will look at this and you'll be like, damn, this might be a Hall of Famer when it comes to this minute shit. Because what he does right here is absolutely disgusting. So while Garo was chilling out in this shack after a fight he had with Watchdog Man and getting disrespected by Saitama, dude was just trying to lay down and recover from his injuries. So while he was slumped, 8 heroes pull up to this shack, and they only got one goal in mind, and that is Swiss cheese and Garo. So he ends up coming outside, jumps up to the roof, and just starts yelling, "Attention, punk pussy bitches! I'm about to dog walk y'all asses!"
CJ's voices that he be doing are hilarious.
Started to shoot at Garo, but Garo started moving on all fours like a dog and tried to kill the cowboy off the rip. But Stinger tried to stab him, and Garo dodges at the last second. And this is when bro just started getting jumped. This man was having to dodge everything because he was surrounded by 8 people. Then the barrage of arrows comes in. He starts to dodge it, but 2 of them end up landing in his back. So Garo at this point was in between a rock and a hard place because he's at half health having to fight 8 people at the same time. So Death Gatlin told this man, "This your final chance, hoe ass nigga. Surrender now or I'm switch cheese in your ass." Well, Garo was like, "Nah, twin, let me just lock in real quick." So this bum-ass Toad nigga threw his chain and wrapped up his ankle. And homeboy right here threw a massive ball at him. Well, Garo was finally ready to lock in. He counters the ball into the Toad nigga and ends up squashing him first. So after he boomed him, the cowboy with the doolies starts trying to up the toolie on Garo. But Garo hits that massive ball
With a
again.
1-inch
Nails that
punch.
trash-ass cowboy. Bro sent that fraud-ass Arthur Morgan packet. So the ball ends up
too much
bouncing
on
off the
Arthur
tree,
Morgan,
and
bro.
it's about to hit old boy in his armor. So he destroys the ball, but Garo used the ball as a feint and just comes right through it. So he grabs old boy, lifts him up above his head so he takes all the arrow shots. Then bootleg tracksuit Gohan tries to throw some rocks at him. Garo catches them, then throws them at the archer behind him, putting him on his ass. So after he cooked him, Stinger came in and tried to stab Garo again. But Garo
One of the
planks
worst
old boy in
reverse
the ground
jumpings
using him as a
ever.
human shield. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Mance has already took out half the squad. They don't even know what hit him, but it gets even more wicked from here. Garo digs in the ground, rips up a vine, then uses it to kick the goofy out of this nigga. So after he sent that goofy ass nigga back to the lobby, he starts
It's
running after
3v1
bootleg
now,
Gohan
right?
and just starts throwing hands at him. That man Garo was like, "You can't block all day, pussy." So when bro finally tries to attack, he hits a left to the face side, and Garo just starts raining a barrage of punches on him, beating the literal life out of bootleg Gohan. So while Garo continued to beat on dude, Stinger comes in and tries to hit Garo, but he whiffs, and Garo hits him with the counter. Dude hit him so hard he was looking up at the birds, and Garo wasn't done. He was like, "Nah, twin, I'm about to whoop your shit in." He started hitting this man with so many kidney shots. The nigga was floating in midair while getting his back blown out. Pause. Then he saw bootleg Gohan try to get back up. He said, "Nah, sit your ass down," and sent him into a tree, and bootleg Gohan was done. This man was about as useless as Gohan when he was wearing that damn tracksuit. Bro was straight buns, and Stinger just fell over. That nigga was done. So the last man standing was Death Gatlin, and he was about to up the toolie on this nigga. He uses his final move, the Death Shower, and dumps out every single bullet he has. This man did not care that that random kid was still in that shack either. He just wanted Garo dead.
He's trying to
but
kill the
Garo
kid.
ended up carrying every single bullet, and this man ran out of ammo. So Death Gatlin was cooked. He tried to run at Garo with a knife, but dude just gives him a nasty left, sending him flying and putting this fraud-ass Barrett to sleep. And with that, Garo pulled off a second reverse jumping and cooked 8
Yes, he
heroes at once.
And he was already low,
Wicked
half
work.
health.
The GAROU trial. The verdict. Nah, y'all, this is an easy one. That's a pass, bro. This dude is a menace to society. Like, dude was avidly going around here beating people up to the...
He didn't even add what he does in the manga. When that shit get animated, oh my god. Oh my god, what he does in this manga? Oh my god.
brink of death, even though he got his ass whooped by these old ass, because at the end, it doesn't change a damn thing. This dude is a menace to society. Bro just straight beat up 20 heroes on screen for shits and giggles, and he called it hunting. And then Uno reverse card in 2 jumpings? Like, nah, this YN needs to be stopped. And you know what's crazy? Exhibit C is right around the corner. So bro is most definitely getting a second trial by the end of the year. So that was one of the easiest passes I've ever
he gonna
done.
wait till it's animated.
Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a bootyful day and I'm going for 3 this month, nigga.
Oh, my dog CJ, man. When he drops that new one, we definitely finna tap in, man. Oh man, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any other older CJ videos. I'll do the older ones, because you know what I'm saying, I want to make content. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the grind. I ain't stopping YouTube. I'm furious with mine. You feel me? So we can check the old ones, the new ones. Shoot, any other videos y'all want, just let me know in the comments, bro. I'll even put your comment in the video, man. But YouTube, man, like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. We hit 300 subs. You know what I'm saying? We still on that grind. Man, I ain't got nothing else, man. YouTube. Peace.